That one aspect is the one that's responsible for many suicide cases. Today's topic is kind of personal, which is mental health. And there are many factors that can affect your mental health. I don't want to speak about living in a brutal environment. What I'm going to speak about is just the normal 25 years old crisis, which is moving abroad, studying outside of your comfort zone, or going outside of your country to work and just living alone. And I don't know if you know about this or not, but living alone is hard. I'm not speaking about living alone without companionship, without friends or family. I'm speaking about living outside of your hometown. Even if you hate living in your hometown, sometimes you'll feel homesick. I hated the situation that we were living in, although we were living in a very good situation compared to a lot of other people. But I think that I wanted something better. So I chose to leave the country and go live abroad. And I didn't factor or measure that the loneliness that you'll feel when you live abroad is way harder than you think. A lot of people would tell you, oh, you live in Dubai or you live outside of your country and you're living the dream, or I want to go there, or I want to go to Europe, whatever country that you want to go to. Then you would be like, I was just like you before I left. And now I don't regret it, but I'm alone. One of the main factors that can be the main reason for your loneliness is your work environment, your job. I work in a job where I'm in a car all day, going from one place to another. Although I see a lot of people, pharmacists, doctors, the amount of time that I spend with these healthcare providers is negligible in comparison with the time that I spend alone driving. I left my office job in marketing to do this because I thought this would be fun and I'm going to meet people and socialize and make friends, and I do. But then you come back home and you feel alone. Some people need family, some people need someone to speak to. No one can live in silence all the time. I know friends who can't just live alone. They need a roommate, even though they don't need them financially, like they can afford to live by themselves, but they need a roommate to have someone at their place. And having this said right now, Dubai is one of the loneliest places you can ever live in. And time just passed by in like a second. I've been working at this company for like 2-3 months right now, and I felt like yesterday I just joined. This is the problem of living here. It's not because of Dubai. I know a lot of cultures, a lot of cities, a lot of countries have similar situations, but because of the work environment here, it is hard to socialize with people. It is hard to go out and make friends outside of work. And if you have friends here who go out after work, or if you can go out after work, that's a very good thing that you can do. Loneliness can lead to many other things. Feeling stressed, having dark thoughts, sometimes depression, and sometimes just coping with it and feeling like you're not in the mood to meet anybody or talk to anybody else. And having this feeling can make it worse. Some people can experience emotional eating or stress eating. Some people can get angry faster. Some people can just cry out of nowhere. I've seen it all, and I've spoke to a lot of people who live here about how do they feel. And whenever you ask someone, how do you feel living here? Exciting, good, luxury, you feel all sorts of things, but one common thing between all of these people, all of these nationalities, is loneliness. So what can we do? I actually don't know. I started this YouTube channel to talk to you guys. I don't know if anyone would react or feel that this video reflect on them or have any sort of thought about this. If you're living in Dubai or living anywhere, I think this would be the hardest thing that you can experience living abroad. If you do feel that things are getting worse, getting out of hand, or you feel like you don't want to continue this, and you know what I mean, please contact anybody, talk to them. It's normal. A lot of people come here, they look forward and they strive to have a better life, but they don't. They just feel like wasting money and wasting time, and not having any results for a long period of time would lead them to, let's say, bad decisions. I think that if you feel like this, if you feel like you don't want to speak to anybody, you don't want to do anything, consider at least telling your family. Not everyone can listen to you, especially people here. They are going through this, so I don't think they can hear you. Tell your family, tell your brothers, sisters, mother, father, girlfriend, best friend, but just don't stay alone, because if you do, it's gonna get much worse. If you're suffering from the side effects of loneliness, like stress eating or being stressed out, try to address this with either a healthcare professional or with your family. If eating out or playing sports even can be a coping mechanism for you to get through this, then I think you should stick to it. I'm not speaking professionally or medically, I'm speaking from just a personal experience. I think that's just a rant about being lonely. I don't know if you can relate to that. If you do, please leave a comment. Tell me what you feel. And I think that no one would watch this video, so if you do, please give it a like. And I think I'll see you in the next video. Hopefully.